Your Excellency, the birthday boy, the show boy, our only president, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic, our mom, the Chief of Staff, senior members of government, my hard-working sector minister, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, and your deputy, colleague ESCO members here and present, chairman of the Black Stars Management Committee and your team, my technical team, and my players. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Mr. President, it is an honor to come to you once again, not only to thank you for the immense support you've offered our association football and our national teams, but to continue a very good history of Ghanaian football that was started in 2006 when Ghana first qualified for the Mondial in Germany. Mr. President, in 2006, the spirit of our nation was lifted through that qualification, and that was repeated in 2010 and in 2014. In 2018, our country was missing. And when we took office, our singular determination was to ensure that we bring our Black Stars to the platform that we belong. The platform where the very best of association football gather to show their quality. A platform that we've always believed we belong. Mr. President, I am especially happy that today we've come here as gallant warriors who put in everything to ensure that our nation belonged to the best platform in association football. Can we clap for ourselves, please? Mr. President, the young men you find here belong to that special group I call gallant warriors. Gallant warriors. What do I mean by this? Mr. President, we played 0-0 at the Bavaria Sports Stadium, but we still kept the belief that together as a family, we can make our nation great and strong. We kept the family unit, we kept the comradeship, we traveled into the Lions' Den. For those of you who were at the Moshood Abiola Stadium yesterday, you will fully understand what I mean by to play in the Lions' Den. In the morning before the game, Mr. President, I did say that our country, our proud colors will be defended vehemently by 16 plus gallant men, not 11 on the pitch. Mr. President, throughout my footballing career, I've never seen a hostile atmosphere like we went through in Abuja. I've never seen, sorry, but I'll say it here, I've never seen much officials as hostile as we found ourselves playing against yesterday. But the indomitable fighting spirit of the Ghanaian. Led by an amazing technical team, kept our hopes alive. We fought, and we ensured that we belong to that special group of a footballing nation, a special group who will truly represent our colors at the Mondial in November, December. Mr. President, before you are our gallant warriors. These boys have made our country great and strong again. We've always believed that we belong to the very best in association football. Mr. President, And I remember my last visit to you, I said to you that when we fix the fundamentals of association football, our football will come back to where it belongs. We are on the right path. I remember when we went to the AFCON, and the outing was not what we want to remember. There were a lot of doubting Thomases. But just like your good self, we kept the belief. We engaged ourselves, and we took the right decisions. And every good leader must take the tough decisions, the tough but right decisions. And this is what we did. The result is that we saw a Black Stars team that we have never seen playing with so much passion because of our collective desire to make our dear nation great and strong. Guys, I salute. My coaches, I salute. Mr. President, the feeling across the entire nation speaks for itself about the special vehicle called association football and what it can do to our dear country. Clearly, association football has a multiplier effect. And this multiplier effect is what we see. All of a sudden, our country has found the energy to stay together and to truly show what we have. Mr. President, thank you so much for the belief. Thank you for the investments that you have made in our work, and thank you for your promise to stay with us throughout the journey. In saying this, let me also specifically thank my sector minister because he's been there with us through thick and thin. Alhaji Mustafa, I salute. Mr. President, this is just the beginning of perhaps an interesting and a promising future for our dear country in association football. With your promised support, with this amazing technical team, Otto-Addo, Chris Hilton, George, Didi, the rest, again, I salute. I salute. To the Vice President of the FA, who currently chairs the management committee of the Black Stars, Mr. Mark Addo, Sami Kufuor, Mr. Kwame Bamfo Sekins, Alhaji Grunsa, who is missing? Akwesi Ajiman, Colonel Damwa, I salute. To the National Sports Authority, who has always been there for us, led by the chairman of the board, I salute. One more special person who has been so helpful to us, Dr. Da Costa of the National COVID Task Force. Thank you so much. Our victory is a victory for the voiceless. People who rely on association football to have a healing in life. Our victory is dedicated to the masses, the people of our country who truly love quality and who truly want quality. Mr. President, in departing, once again, on behalf of the football fraternity, we thank you so much for the support. We thank you for the belief. We thank you for the investment you're making, and we believe that this victory will be the needed impetus for you to even invest more in domestic football. And I know that this is nothing for the showboy. To my colleagues in the media, yes, you've been there for us. You've supported us all the way. I'm grateful for all the support, but this is just the beginning. Qatar is the next stop. And we will go to Qatar and make an impression like we've never done. I'm saying here again that we will go to Qatar and will make our nation great and strong. I thank you all for support. I thank everybody. I thank our dear country, and I'm glad that all of you stuck together to make our dear nation great and strong. I salute. Thank you. Mr. President, with your permission, I will humbly invite Mr. Addo to join me here. Otto, could you come up? I remember my first. I remember my first engagement with this gentleman. After 2 minutes, I was sure about exactly what I wanted. And for those of you who have followed the team, over 3 days, what we have seen of the Black Stars is something that we have never seen before. Otto, Didi, Chris, George Boateng have delivered something amazing to our dear country. Otto will say a few words. He's always shy, but today he will speak. Mr. President, our head coach, Otto Addo.
Okay, that's good.